Okay.
Okay, so in the agenda for today, we have some general status on blockers on CFF guidelines adoptions about the PR-only gate workflows, tailbot, and GitHub teams and accesses. Does someone have any comments on this? If not, I will just keep trying to get this meeting short just because I feel very poorly today. Have been in the whole week, so maybe we can discuss next time unless someone has something that wants to flag about these things. Yeah, great. So we can discuss Tailbot as we go through the issues and see maybe how things evolve and if we prefer to go that way or just do this manually every week and or every other week and offline async via Slack. So let's go first with what we have for ServiceFabrik. I reviewed some of the issues, just trying to get some context and trying to close things or see how we should respond to contributors. There are a few that I would like to review if you're okay with it, Anoop and Pooja.
Yes, Marcela, I'm okay.
Yeah. So we have these interpreters should return CR validation failures as errors 400. This was partially implemented. And for what I read, there was a partial implementation and there's an improvement pending. I was just wondering if we are ever going to get to that improvement, or if we should close this, or if we should at least clarify what is that is missing.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering if we can check with Swati regarding this because she would know better, right?
Yeah, and also maybe I don't think Matthias is waiting for the response because we don't have any interaction for some time. I think with the partial fix, I think he was okay. He was okay with what has provided. So maybe we will check in if what's our plan for resuming this topic, but I also feel it's safe to close because if it's Matthias really needs the second part of it, then I think he might reopen this. I feel.
Okay, so should we just say closing as was as the fix as per comment above, please file another issue if more functionality is required, something like that.
Yes, I think. What do you feel, Pooja?
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, so this is what we had discussed last time also. Because I mean, yeah, as Anoop mentioned, it looks like they're okay with this because there was no response back. So yes, I think I agree with them. We could close it for now.
Okay, closing. One down. So I didn't get this. This is a proposal to at debug level file captures. And there was a whole discussion around a secret resource not available in the status. And I don't really, I tried to understand the last comment, but I don't really understand if this means that is working as expected or not. Pooja, you were replying to this, so I assigned it to you. I don't know if you have any other insights.
So maybe I can comment on this ticket. Here, this was mostly so I think we have some the issue was created as a proposal. So here there were some options how some proposal was laid out how we can help in debugging, but then the last parts were just a more discussion on I think a different topic. These discussions were different topics. The proposal is valid that we have, but it's kind of little time consuming for us to pick up now. We also felt that the proposal is good, and we are also planning to look into one of the aspects where we could log the CRDs what we are rendering. That's one aspect that we were thinking we will do it, but so maybe but not now, but maybe in few months we will work on that. It's there in our, we're planning to do this.
Okay. Would you mind commenting on the issue with that information?
Yes. Maybe I can comment in few days.
Yeah, I'll assign to you and we can check back in the next meeting.
Yeah. Yes.
It doesn't have to be ASAP.
Yeah, we are also doing a kind of a small planning also, so we can also see if we could fit this in and come back.
Okay. Great. There's this other, in this issue, there was a related bug. And I was wondering if you all have context on whereas that partial fixed this one or not.
No, it has fixed this one. This is still there.
Okay.
This issue is still there.
Is there any ideas on if this is going to be tackled or not?
I think not soon, but maybe in 2 months we plan to, at least in 2 months or so. Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to update the issue with that, or I don't know if we are open to contributions on this topic? Maybe we can just.
Yeah, yes, we are open to contribution for this. So I am not sure how I can frame that. But yeah, we can assign it to me. Maybe I would say that it will take some time for us to look onto this. And yeah.
I'll assign it to you, Anoop.
Yeah.
And yes, either you can update that information, or we can talk about this offline. If you want to open for contributions, we can work on the right messaging.
Okay.
Cool. Great. I think that was all. No, this one.
I closed it.
Oh, you closed it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check. Thanks so much. Cool. Great.
Okay.
So the other point is we have issues. We have 31 issues and 68 PRs, and some of these is very old. So we can continue doing this manually a bit, but I was wondering, like, this is where I'm in favor of having a stale bot that just goes through everything and says this issue is stale, we'll go into close it, and give people some time to say no, please don't. This is current, because otherwise it's going to take a long time to get this cleared up. I'm just trying to sort this, but I can't if it's a...
I agree with that. And that way we would also know which one of these are still worth looking at into, if people still want them to happen.
Yeah, we have things from 2017, which I don't understand. Anoop, Pooja, I don't understand if they are improvements of things that the same team was logging in GitHub, or if it's from contributors or open source users that want improvements.
These were mostly from the contributors. I mean, from the same team who were developing, who were contributing to. So I think I closed few of them. I think the last one I closed some time back. Yeah, but it's not reflecting in the dashboard.
Oh, it's done.
Oh, it's done. Okay.
I don't know why it wasn't moved. I checked that up. Okay, great. There are a few that are done. Great.
Few more are there, but I think these were so mostly, yeah. Can close some of these also.
Cool. Yes, something is happening with my integration, because a lot of the, well, no, they are done. I just want to filter inbox maybe. Okay, this is way better. Yes, we still have some old issues. Like unit tests for library, like it feels like general improvements.
Yes.
But probably if it's not in your backlog, there will be, and you never reach in the 3 years, 4 years since this was open, it probably not be done by now, or either it is done or.
Yeah, some of them were already done.
It
was not closed.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. These things. Oh, yeah. Can maybe, yeah. After the call, I think I can repeat doing these things.
Okay, sounds great. Cool. So I'm going to keep that for today's ServiceFabrik. I think with all of that is a lot of progress, and we're going to move to the cloud service broker bit. Felicia, we have this provision workspace for operators to queue backed instance, which already said there's no bandwidth to do this. So I just flag it with help wanted.
Yeah, but also the person who have requested it has said that they will not
That won't.
attempt a PR. So
should we keep it like for some fixed time? Try saying we keep it for a month or something like that, and if it doesn't happen, then
yeah,
close it.
that sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to move to the other view because otherwise I cannot sort. And would very much like to sort at least by last activity. Broker paths should be able to include binaries beyond Terraform.
It does look like it has recent activity that we should.
It has, yeah.
Respond to. Maybe if we just assign to someone from the team to reply to it.
I'll assign this one. Who was looking at this? No one in the last few months. So probably I'll just assign it to me and we'll keep it going. Unable to enable SSL on cloud. Nice.
That's already in the backlog, actually. Oh, is it?
The SAPR.
Well, we have requested a PR. Which project is this one on?
GCP.
Yeah, so on the GCP Broker Pack, we are already working on the TLS for Postgres, which would enable it for MySQL because they are sort of the same underlying service. So I think this is sort of relevant at the moment.
Okay, so let's say that this is prioritized.
Yeah. Scheduled? Yeah.
Probably it's not a good idea to have the two of them. Did I remove the wrong one?
The other one, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
There. Great. Oh, the good old friend. User provider variables do not override plan default variables. We documented this.
Yeah, and I believe this has sort of been converted into feature requests. I'm not sure if it has been. So this is like from a customer, so I'm not sure if it has been passed on to as a feature request somewhere else.
Okay.
But we should probably remove the bug label and pick it up on our team conversations.
Yeah. Is there any label that I can put at least to? For now, it's on schedule. And it's not a bug anymore. Great. This we are working on. And timeout and deletion of primary DB. This was
I think
old issue
yeah,
that we couldn't reproduce.
yeah, I think
We
it
just
makes
close
sense
it,
to
right?
close this, yeah.
Is it possible to add the Azure Service Bus in this broker?
I think we have already replied, so I don't know if we would do much more at this point. I think we can like reply saying that if they still want it, we're happy to review their PRs and close the issue for the moment. So if they want it, they can reopen the issue and a PR.
Oh, this is so old. Yeah.
Since we don't really have any plans of fixing it anytime soon, does it make sense to close the issue for the moment?
Yeah, it is. Well, they will see the issue again.
Maybe you just say closing this for the moment and
yeah. Let's do one last. I was looking at this today. This is support for service broker dashboards.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sorry.
Everything comes in a circle. So like the first time that this was requested, it wasn't really possible because the OSPAPI spec wasn't fully implemented in Cloud Foundry, but it is now with the recent V3 API. I think it is possible to return dashboard URLs as part of last operation as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if like what other cascading changes this does need, because it might need a change in the broker API as well. the change itself, it's not that complicated. I don't think so. Like to change APIs and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth to suggest a PR. This case, to leave it open for a while and suggest a PR. It is, however, something we don't really take advantage of in the other cloud service brokers. So it would be just for like we in the main like IaaS cloud service brokers.
Should I close it? Sorry, I'm drained. Just or comment it and just put help wanted.
Yeah,
maybe.
It would be one
It
of
is
the
already there.
easier ones to pick up as a first story as well. So if anyone wanted to contribute.
That's true. There's a first story. Who's first issue?
Good first issue, yeah.
And I probably removed that core broker label because there's the only thing that we have in this repository.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I think let's cut the meeting short. I think we made a lot of progress today. We can keep on going in a couple of weeks or async, or maybe I just review a few more and ping anyone if I have any questions. Any questions, suggestions from anyone? Okay, great then. See you all in 2 weeks.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
all.
you. Bye.
Bye.